Why?
This guy's over here like, I didn't even know I could get work. I don't know.
Wow, you have is a lifelong disease where you get these. Why? Why don't you write it down, Doc?
So you flew to Cleveland the night of the bonfire last Wednesday, and of course we did our research.
Next morning.
Next morning.
4 a.m.
But 4 yes, it was the same night. You're right, exactly. Like overnight. With no sleep, I went there.
To go see Hunkus and Moss Man.
Hunkus and the Moss Man. I want to talk to you before we watch this clip.
Okay.
Because there's an interesting story here. Now, when Dan hit me up afterwards, you know, you were like, did you do the Groundhog Day thing? How did it go? Was it funny giving them all the stats about themselves and everything?
I was interested to see if you were... the one I wanted to know is if you were the Moss Man.
I went... When I got there, the jig was up. They knew. Someone told them what was going on, and it was a whole thing.
Did they tell? When did they tell you that they knew?
In my mind, Dan was going to go. He's like, "Oh, it sucks, dude. Whatever. You know, talk to you soon." Dan goes, "All right, great." He goes, "Now on the show, we got to do a whole thing finding out who the snitch is."
Yeah.
And you just kept pushing and pushing, and I'm just like, "Why don't we just let it go away?" And Dan's guy goes, "No, we got to find out right now who the snitch is. Who fucking dimed us out?" No one dimed us out. I just fucking pussed.
Oh.
I got there on little sleep, and I was scared. And she came in, and she was so nice up front.
She's
I couldn't be the person right away. She came in and talked for a while.
Oh.
She cursed. It was great. She was so pretty. And I felt bad. But and here's the thing. I went out there and just did what I would consider a regular old morning show appearance on one of these shows.
I want to take a picture of how your face looks.
Doing the best I can. But by all accounts, it was funny, and I made this really uncomfortable. And they told me that when they put it out on the internet that this is the only piece they didn't put out.
So they edited you out because
I don't know what I said. I don't remember. She wanted to weirdly talk about me bouncing for and driving strippers and escorts at one point, right?
Hunkus.
And I thought that was a
naughty
weird thing.
dog.
That was a weird thing I thought for her to bring up.
That's a bio the club has.
But in the back, I told her I was going to do the Groundhog Day thing. But I'll tell you what, she wasn't not creeped out that we actually did the research on her.
She's a hot girl.
But
they
her
come with the territory.
But her laughing when she goes, I said I was going to mention the Steubenville wheeling, and she goes, "Oh my God, the teen rape case."
Yeah, you're like, all right, Hunkus, why don't you fucking pump the brakes? Hunkus. Well, here it is. We got Jay on New Day Cleveland. They edited him off the internet. Can I ask real quick, just because I see the opening is you and the hunk. Where's Moss Man?
Moss Man's off. Moss Man's not part of this. She did it herself.
Bitch. How would you should request both of them. Moss
Man was off to the side doing his own thing. Moss Man goes, they were telling me, they were laughing about it, said he goes to press junk. They call him the celebrity interviewer of New Day. And he talks about how he used to have to go back and forth constantly to L.A. all the time. But then people started telling me the inside of that. They're like, no, he goes to press junkets. He just goes to press jump, but he's always he's got the in with the celebrities. He's no, he just stands.
I called up my good friend Richard Simmons and flew there. They put him in a conference room and 10 people sat around him asking questions.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Or no, you get your own time with them, but it's one after other. They go, everyone's got 5 minutes. It goes, hey, this is so-and-so from this show. This is so-and-so from this show.
That just means
he goes, this is the Moss Man from New Day Cleveland. They were both very, very nice to me.
That just means the Moss Man makes a huge stink if someone else wants to get an interview with a celebrity.
Oh, yeah. So going into commercial, let's listen to it.
Here she is.
If you want to hear, I'm curious what I said.
Oh, that's true. Jay, your weekend's about to get a whole lot funnier because our next guest is performing at Hilarities this weekend. Welcome, comedian Jay Okerson to the studio. Thank you so much for coming in.
Does this camera make me look fat?
No. Why do you think that?
I'm feeling very Kevin Jamesy.
You look good.
Thank
You know what I like most, too? Just check out his tattoos on his arms. So you're going to leave those sleeves up for this? Because when people
Is it going to scare people? This is Cleveland.
Well, we're not afraid of anything in
This place is
Cleveland.
hardcore. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
She is
and
an
I like
angel.
that with tattoos.
So he flew in this morning, so we do really appreciate you being here. I mean, you just got into Cleveland and we put you on TV.
No,
You're still waking up.
You got dressed up for me, so how could I not show up?
I tried, right?
Fantastic.
So you're from Philly, which I think is really fun. From Philadelphia.
Originally, yeah.
PA. But now you live in New York City. I mean, you're the man in New York City when it comes to comedy, I hear.
Who told you?
she has such like hot girl thing of like just moving forward. She goes, "You're from Philadelphia. That's fun. But you live in New York. That's even more fun. Fun. I am fucking super fucked up on opiates right now." I don't know if you know about Ohio's thing, but like, just I am racing. My heart, feel my heart. It's like a hummingbird. I'm gonna fucking flip out. You know what that is? 400 milligrams. All right, you can go.
I'd like to believe that's true. Did my girlfriend call you?
No, she didn't. I just see him here through the
Did my grandmother call you and say I was a handsome boy who's the man in New York?
She might have.
She believes in me.
She might. Now, you have a radio show.
I do.
Yeah.
And somehow, David and I became the subject of your radio show.
That is true.
Oh,
we did. I was going to try to make you fall in love with me with Groundhog Day tactics, where I would lure you in with all of my knowledge of you.
And what happened that you just I'm too tired to handle? I don't know. Go there.
Yeah, and then I thought that you might put like a stalking charge on me. I looked you up. It seems looks like you're a little litigious, and I didn't want to get into the whole thing. No, I don't think so.
So, but now what do you...
Actually, if you look at your comments on your Facebook page, as we did, you get a lot of weird people, no matter what you're doing.
Wait, you look at my Facebook page too?
If you're watching the Moss Man throw together a meatball sub, even on that, the comments are like, "You look really great today. Red's your color." A lot of leg on the show this morning.
Hold on, just pause it. You can hear. You can tell you're killing with the crew, which I love. Oh, yeah. You can hear all the cameramen and stuff. The guys who really who jerk off to her in like an American way, like on their backs, on their beds. Not like the Moss Man. It's
1 foot planted.
Yeah, Moss Man's probably just putting cigarette butts out, like, "I'm the celebrity correspondent. That little bitch needs to get what's coming to her." Yeah, you're killing with the crew. That's important. All right.
The kid, and they're like, "Oh, you look fantastic. A lot of cleavage today." No, not
Yeah.
No. The comments today will be mostly about me.
So what do you do that? I mean, I know
You guys have had two laughs where they come down, and if this was a date, you'd both take a sip of wine. Whereas you laughed, you go, "Ha ha."
Oh, you're a good guy.
So you grew up in. Tell me about.
Is that Merlot? Anywho.
You go, "Ah, ha, ha."
You want to get some celery sticks and hummus or something?
I heard this place has the best calamari. Yeah, all right, hit play.
Show. You do podcasts too?
The 2 podcasts that are wildly offensive.
So this is if you get easily offended, maybe your show's not the one to go to.
I don't know. You know, I think everything I do is offensive. I believe I use the analogy. I say it has dimples. So for some reason people don't get upset because I think it's always in good fun. Like no one ever seems to get mad. So many comedians get in trouble for everything they say. I'm waiting for the angry letters. It never happens.
You don't get the angry letters? That's good.
And I say things so much worse than I've seen people being complained about.
So, but you're used to being in New York City, and I think people in New York City, they're not afraid of anything either. They are much more like.
Oh, not me. I'm still terrified of the subways. I've been there for 16 years.
Still afraid of them?
Yeah, the first time I got on a mariachi band, jumped on, that kind of wigged me out for the rest of it. I figured that's what's happening during the day. The nighttime's not getting better.
Not a good place?
No, I don't think so.
Can we do
What's your favorite kind of music?
Can we do a fear subway trip with you and get you over your fear of the subway? We'll make a fake subway car in the studio.
It's all haunted and evil.
And then I'm going to go, "Hey, Jay, you were never in the subway the entire time. You were here in the studio. That mariachi band, we brought him in from one of the Latino channels." Hit play.
I'm all over the place. I mean, the last couple of years, I've been everything from Marilyn Manson to Ambrosia. You remember? You're too young for.
There's part of this interview where she looks like she's interviewing a prisoner, like you just got out and you're spilling the dime on how you got put in there. She's like, "An exclusive Cleveland exclusive. I have a prisoner who says he was taking advantage of the yeah."
Ambrosia.
I'm sorry, but
It's yacht rock.
Yacht rock.
You don't have yachts in this town?
We do have yachts. We have some yachts.
You don't have old men who wear shoes with no.
If there's yachts in Cleveland, she's been on one.
Take a shot at the Moss Man right here, though.
Oh, okay.
Socks?
Yeah, we have those.
Back up.
Don't they wildly hit on you constantly in this town?
We do.
For Ambrosia.
I'm sorry, but
It's yacht rock.
Yacht rock.
You don't have yachts in this town?
We do have yachts. We have some yachts.
You don't have old men who wear shoes with no socks?
Yeah, we have those.
Don't they wildly hit on you constantly and invite you on their yachts?
No, I just stay away from that.
You've never had a guy drive you in a Cadillac to a Michael McDonald concert?
No.
Wow. You're missing out, Toots.
I am. I love the fact that you started comedy when you were around college, right? College time, college age.
I didn't go to college.
You started, didn't you, at least?
I went for like a month.
Okay. And then you said, I'm done with this, I want to do comedy.
And I started doing black circuit comedy, where I was the white guy. And then I dropped out of college because I'm like, well, this is going to be my future.
You can
black
also,
comedy.
And
luckily, as a fat guy.
If you chop this up right, this looks like the worst small bank loan interview of all time, where she's like, I want to give you this loan, buddy.
Just, you got to hear me out. I make good empanadas.
You go, here's what I'm going to do.
They're baked, not fried. And the secret ingredient is love.
So let me do it. It's a truck that I want to own.
So, you know.
Okay, and we're going to get this capital from where? Okay.
Right.
And you know for a fact that Hunkus has been on a fucking yacht in Cleveland.
She's been on a yacht before, topless, letting those nips get browned up.
Baby, we're out of limes. And then fast forward to you being like, we don't have why we have yachts? I don't know.
I bet the guy doesn't treat her very good. You know what I mean? Complains about her stuff. He's like, oof, legs are a little rough. Why don't you hit the shower?
Yeah, cellulite, huh, Hunks? Hey, Hunks. It's, she is an angel walking the earth.
FUBU shirts fit me. Rockaware, all the black styles fit me. So I think the black crowd just thought that I was into all that. So I looked the part. So I was able to kind of win them over. Yeah, and then I started going to New York with some mentorship, and made my way.
You were
up
a bouncer though in the meantime, right? Throwing people around, kind of giving yourself some extra money.
No.
You were never a bouncer?
I was a bouncer. I was driver. So I used to drive strippers to bachelor parties.
Oh, okay.
And then by bouncing people around, I couldn't bounce anybody around because no matter what, that's what everybody said. They go, well, you can be a great bouncer, you're a big guy. But when you go to a bachelor party, it's 15 against 1.
You're in trouble then.
Yeah, I can't fight 15 guys for a girl I don't know well.
They just cut off to me.
I think you guys want to go check him out. Jay Okerson, he's there tonight through Saturday at Pickwick and Frolic. Great guy, hilarious. Go see him.
You can't have attachments to a girl named Diamond.
Thank you so much. Tell your producer likes us on our show. What's his name?
No, Jacob, my producer, loves you.
Oh, well, tell Jacob we said hello. Thanks, Jacob.
He's probably defiled your Ice Bucket Challenge video already.
Oh, my. Okay, we're going to move on now. Still coming on New Day Cleveland.
She's smiling.
Sleep Association. Roughly 50 to 70 million U.S. adults have some type of sleeping disorder. And when we return, we're going to tell you which are the top of that list and what symptoms could signal some problems for you.
Good segue.
That's solid. That's solid. That'd be great if we went right into a sleep number read. If we would have timed that out perfect.
Good segue.
Yeah.
I said there at the end because she starts talking about something so serious. Like,
she goes,
what?
that's pretty funny. And your producer jerked off to my Ice Bucket Challenge. Children are missing. Where are they? Are they being fucked to death? We'll find out.
Loves you.
Oh, well, tell Jacob we said hello.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, you're right there. Oh, there. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.